Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, o see them yopo.
Memwakwa ba edeba PENDREAM TV so make sure say any day they can share na be subscribe to channel no click bell so say the news 2017 me aka ntem wa share. National Service Scheme boss a friend gift to worry and investigations via the 4th state aya fano honum chira atimu say corruption ketwa kura na ekoso honoma stress wa create 40,000 fake NSS personnel like since aban bet na so busumi bia otu omoka 700 Ghana cedis na chere say ohwema sa nipa 40,000 na busumi bia otu omo 700 Ghana cedis no amount to be 28 million Ghana cedis enye sika ketwa chese owia no afibia mu no na eno na 4th state de expose we aba abontin ene randia be atna say ne saka letter na 4th state a petition office of the special prosecutor so onye san hwehwemu no na randia be akenkan letter ni di mu nchirechiremu about mu say are ho na mobo so timu say nya corruption ketu akura na akoso national service scheme o men kasa bebre mepe say nyina be kwa akonya ntobo ase ne ahwe video ya akosi 3 no kwan amanfo bi a wa aban mu awia Ghana sika enya asem ketu a yenkwa video.
Right. So I told you that the Media Foundation for West Africa yesterday petitioned the special prosecutor and as a petition seeking investigations into corruption and corruption-related acts at the National Service Authority. I'll take you through this petition. Now, so I'll put it on the screen so you can read along with us here. And it starts by saying that we bring you warm compliments from the Media Foundation for West Africa, MFW. We are writing to formally petition your esteemed office to launch a full-scale investigation into a series of corruption and corruption-related activities within the National Service Authority. This petition follows months of investigations by the Media Foundation for West Africa's independent investigative journalism project, the Fourth Estate, into activities at the National Service Authority, which have revealed a series of corruption-related activities perpetrated within the National Service Authority that deprive the state of millions of cedis each year since 2018. Based on evidence obtained during investigations, various pieces of evidence attached, we are appealing to you to launch full-scale investigations into the following specific acts, among others that you may consider necessary. So here it starts. Creation and use of thousands of fake student index numbers that are assigned to supposed graduates from various tertiary institutions. So it has been found that each year since the 2018-2019 service year, thousands of fake student index numbers are created and assigned to non-existent students who are then supposedly enrolled in the scheme and posted to do national service. The institutions for which the bulk of such fake student index numbers are created and used for fake enrollment and postings include the University of Education Winneba, UEW, the University of Cape Coast, UCC, the University for Development Studies, UDS, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST, Tamale Technical University, among others. And the table below provides samples of the tens of thousands of fake student index numbers that are created and used against some of the various tertiary institutions. So you see the table there, University of Education Winneba, and then these are the examples of the thousands of fake students' IDs created and used. And the Media Foundation for West Africa says that it checked with the institutions, they do not have these index numbers. Then you go to the University of Cape Coast, you see the fake index numbers, and these are in thousands, tens of thousands, sorry. Then the University for Development Studies, it continues. Valley View University, the fake IDs continue. University of Professional Studies, it's there. Tamale Technical University, KNUST. Dambai College of Education. Now it says a detailed Excel file containing some of the thousands of fake index numbers is supplied in the attached pen drive. So this has been made available to the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Also attached are samples of screenshots from the NSA portal that prove the enrollment and posting of supposed service personnel with the fake student index numbers. 2. Huge difference between figures announced to the public by the NSA and figures it presented to Parliament. At the beginning of every service year, the National Service Authority announces to the public through a press release the total number of personnel eligible for deployment for the specific year. The announcements after the National Service Authority has collated the list of students to graduates directly submitted by accredited tertiary institutions onto the National Service Authority portal. But behind the scenes, tens of thousands of additional names are later added to the total eligible service personnel for the year through the creation and use of fake index numbers. The additional persons are assigned national service numbers that designate them as persons who could not undertake national service in previous years and so could not have been part of the list of students directly submitted by the respective accredited tertiary institutions for the specific year. The addition of the tens of thousands of extra persons is evident in a basic comparison between figures announced to the public by the National Service Authority and the figures presented to the Parliamentary Select Committee on Education in June 2024, which has been obtained by the Fourth Estate, and the soft copy of the NSA presentation to Parliament's committee has been attached. As is evident from the figures in the table below, there is a significant padding of the figures that are announced to the public, and this table demonstrates that. So please look at it carefully. So 2017-2018 figures announced by the National Service Authority to public as eligible persons for national service for the year, 91,871. Figures presented to Parliamentary Committee as personnel deployed for the year, 88,939. So watch 2017-2018 very well. Difference 2,932. The difference in percentage minus 3%. So 2,932 people did not take up the placements, which is quite normal. So watch 2017-2018 carefully. 91,871 was what was announced by the National Service Authority. And those who picked up their spots, 88,939. So 2,932 did not pick up their placements, like I said, which is quite normal. So you have a minus 3. But now watch from 2018-2019. The figures announced by the National Service Authority, 85,708. Now, the figures presented to Parliamentary Committee as personnel that were deployed shot up. The 85,000 is what was announced as eligible persons for national service. However, the National Service Authority says that it deployed 135,603. So it deployed almost 50,000 people more than what was announced. That is from 2018-2019. So that's why I said watch 2017-2018 well, and then now watch from 2018-2019. So a difference of over 58%. So almost 50,000 more. Then 2019-2020, the National Service Authority announced 77,962. But it told Parliament that it deployed 114,036. So it says it deployed 36,074 more than the figure it announced of 77,000. That constitutes 46%. 2020-2021, it announced 86,078. It told Parliament in June this year that it deployed 125,050, representing 38,972, so about 39,000 people more. That's 45%. Then 2021-2022, it announced 81,081. But it told Parliament that it deployed 110,324. So 29,243 persons more, 36%. Now something interesting happened. Now check 2022-2023. It announced that it was deploying, the places available were 115,240. But it told Parliament this year in June that it actually deployed 179,309. So 64,000 persons more in 2022-2023. So just check out the difference between 2021-2022 and 2022-2023. Just in 1 year.
Shocking.
69,000 people more. So that's 56% more.
And the funny thing is, if you look at the year-on-year increase, it's even worse.
Yes. Now, 2023-2024, he announced 122,275. But he told Parliament that it deployed 182,142. That's 59,867, almost 60,000 persons more, constituting 49%. And the source of this is press releases by the NSA announcing eligible figures of personnel to be deployed, and the National Service Authority figures presented to the Parliamentary Committee as personnel actually deployed. It says it is true that there will be persons who may have defaulted in doing national service in previous years and may enroll after the announcement of eligible figures for the year. But in the same vein, it is also true that not all those announced as eligible for national service by the NSA in a particular year will enroll for the service in the same year. As evident in the 2017-2018 service year, for example, the authority announced that 91,871 personnel were eligible to be enrolled in the scheme. The data presented to Parliamentary Committee for the same year shows that, in the end, 88,939 personnel were deployed, indicating that 2,932 of the eligible personnel did not enroll in the scheme that year. Persons familiar with the National Service Authority say this ought to be the usual pattern for each year. But in all subsequent years, the number announced as eligible for service was exceeded by tens of thousands. So if you go back to the table and you look at 2017-2018, those who didn't pick up were 2,932 who didn't pick up. But in the subsequent year, the service tells us that 49,000 people had not picked up previously and they now picked up. 49,000, almost 50,000. So we move on. 3. It says enrollment and posting of overaged persons. Data sets obtained by the Fourth Estate from the NSA database show a curious pattern of persons whose dates of birth indicate that they could not have been genuinely enrolled for national service. There are persons whose dates of birth in the National Service Authority database indicate they are in their 90s, 80s, and 70s, and yet have been supposedly enrolled for service. The following are just a few of several examples of overaged persons whom the National Service Authority data indicate undertook national service in the 2022-2023 year. 1. Nimatu Salifu is said to have graduated from the University for Development Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Integrated Development. Her date of birth is January 1, 1931. She was posted to a school called Piyagi DA Primary School in the Nandom District for national service in 2022. This means that at the time she was posted, she was 93 years old. Ruth Abdullah's date of birth is indicated as October 7, 1932. She is said to have graduated with Bachelor of Development Studies from UDS. She was posted to Adakura Primary School in Bogatanga. This means that at the time she was posted, she was 92 years old. Mamadou Ali, born on January 1, 1942, graduated with Bachelor Development Studies from UDS. He was posted to Anyina Brim Anglican Primary School, Seshuriosu, in 2022. This means that at the time he was posted, he was 80 years old. Even though per the records on the NSA dashboard, he indicates his age as 82 years. Below is a screenshot of Mahmoud Ali's record on the NSA platform. So you would see the pictures there.
So they are older than my dad.
Yes.
My dad is watching, right?
Okay.
He's 91.
4. Use of ineligible and fake ID cards for enrollment. According to the NSA, from 2022, gentlemen, please listen. According to the National Service Authority, from 2022, the only eligible card that could be used for the required online enrollment for national service is the Ghana card. This is according to them. This is said to be mandatory and part of the measures for dealing with ghost names. Indeed, it is claimed that the National Service Authority's digital portal will automatically reject any other card apart from the Ghana card for which the system could authenticate by linking up with the database of the National Identification Authority. However, the Fourth Estate found thousands of supposedly enrolled and posted service personnel who use different ID cards and sometimes no cards at all for enrollment. Cards found to have been used for enrollment include student ID cards, National Fire Service ID cards, staff ID cards of private companies, and provisional voters ID cards, among others. See samples below and in the electronic file on the flash drive attached to this petition. Below are screenshots of a few examples where fake ID cards or ineligible ID cards were used for enrollment. So that's what is rolling on your screen. So you see, even this one, a lady was used. The ID is that of a male from Bagabaga College of Education. That's what you're seeing. So you see the picture. This is supposed to be a lady. The ID used is that of a male. Then it goes on to show you a lot more of these ones and the kind of IDs that were used, although we're told that it is only the Ghana card. And you will see a lot more examples of this pictures as it scrolls. Please keep scrolling. You find them there. A lot more of them. Even the Ghana National Fire Service ID card, which was also used as part of the enrollment. Okay. There says use of one ineligible ID card for multiple enrollment of different persons with different biodata. In several instances, we find single and the same ID card being used to enroll multiple people with different names, different dates of birth. Issues of identity theft. And please listen and watch this part carefully. We identify the use of internet images for enrolling non-existent or ineligible persons. Reverse image search results reveal that pictures sourced online were either used to register non-existent candidates or inserted into questionable national ID cards and fake student ID cards for enrollments. See an example below of a Kenyan human resource practitioner. Kenyan human resource practitioner. So you will see his age is supposed to be 74 years. So you will see those details. Please scroll up. Please scroll up. Just be up to speed with me on this. Just scroll up to the 6th issue of identity theft. Just scroll up to that one. These are more examples of provisional voter ID cards and others that were used when we're told that it's only the Ghana card which will be accepted. Anything else will be rejected. Apparently, we're using all of this. Provisional voter ID cards, National Fire Service ID card, and what have you. So that's the Ghana National Fire Service ID card, which was even used to upload people onto the platform. So that's there. So now we get to the issue of identity theft. So this person is supposed to have been enrolled on the thing, but the reverse image search is what showed that the gentleman you're actually seeing is not a 74-year-old Ghanaian. Anyway, how a 74-year-old Ghanaian can be a national service person is another matter. But the reverse imaging showed that this guy is an HR practitioner in Kenya. So somebody actually picked up these images from the internet. So you would find the guy's real name. His name is Emmanuel Mutio, and he's a human resource manager at i3 Technologies. And his image is in the database of the National Service Authority as one of the people who is doing national service and who will pay 750 cedis every month. That's the Kenyan guy. So this is the actual person and who he actually is. Now 7, the marketplace scheme. This is a scheme that is used to enroll service personnel on hire purchase programs. It is used to enroll thousands of the fake service personnel. On several occasions, genuine service personnel who have not purchased any items have their allowances deducted for payment of items they have not purchased under the scheme. Attached to this is a list of vendors who have been registered by the National Service Authority for the marketplace scheme. 8. Enrollment and posting of thousands of supposed service personnel from unaccredited institutions. Thousands of supposed national service persons are enrolled from unaccredited institutions such as Banwa Arabic College of Education and Mamprugu Islamic College of Education, both in the Northeast region. 9. Forensic audit of the National Service Authority's informatic technology IT system. Our investigation showed that there have been desperate attempts to delete data of personnel on the NSA portal since our investigations commenced. We therefore appeal to you to conduct a forensic system of the IT system of the National Service Authority to track patterns of deletions, amendments, and any other alterations in the system. And it says it has a list of the companies for marketplace vendors. That list is also attached there. And then 2.10, payment of service personnel. We request you to conduct an audit of payment of service personnel through Ghana Interbank Payment and Settlement Systems Limited, GIPS, from 2018-2019 to 2023-2024 service years. Attached to the petition are pieces of evidence in electronic formats, which we believe will aid your investigations. We trust in the independence and integrity of your office to act decisively on this matter to protect the public purse and restore trust in the NSA. For further clarification, we can be contacted through the following details. So there's Seti Bokpe and Kweku Krobia Asante. In anticipation of your favorable response, please accept the assurances of our highest regards. So yours sincerely, Seti Bokpe and Kweku Krobia Asante. They signed on behalf of the Fourth Estate, which is a project of a media foundation for West Africa. And so these are the details of the petition seeking investigations into corruption and corruption-related acts at the National Service Authority. Now, you recall that sometime last week, the Media Foundation for West Africa actually dropped a teaser and said that they were going to show a documentary. And then we were told that the National Service Authority had gone to court and had obtained an ex parte injunction against the Media Foundation for West Africa from airing that documentary because their side of the story had not been heard. They had actually been written to on the 27th of November, but they had indicated to them that both the director, is it Director General or Executive Director, the highest person there, and all the managers that the investigation wanted to speak to are unavailable, and they will only be available on the 10th of December. So the Media Foundation for West Africa has petitioned the special prosecutor, and you can go back to the table where you see those differences. A service personnel is paid 750 cedis per month. So when you see the 50,000, 40,000 and others, I mean, per month, you're talking about some 26, 28 million cedis every single month. About 28 million cedis every single month, not year.